Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrew, and today I'm checking out some more X-Files, Season 1, Episode 20. I think this episode's called Darkness Falls. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me, and let's get straight into the episode.
I say we make a run for it. Split up, take our chances.
It's suicide, Dyer.
Fine. You stay here. Tell us how it turns out.
They're so scared of. There's so many people there. Okay. It's a bugs episode.
What am I looking at?
30 loggers working a clear-cutting contract in Washington State. Rugged, manly men in the full bloom of their manhood.
All running for their lives from some bugs.
Why? What happened to them?
In a word, they vanished.
All of them? Nobody come out?
1 week later, all radio communication was cut off.
They know why?
No. The lumber company that employs the men has asked the Federal Forest Service to look into it.
I'm guessing they came across something very old and very dangerous.
In 1934, long before anyone even knew what an eco-terrorist was, a WPA crew working that same area vanished without a trace. Not one of those men was ever found or heard from again.
And you suspect what? Bigfoot?
Not likely.
Yeah.
That's a lot of flannel to be choking down, even for Bigfoot. Come on, Scully. It'll be a nice trip to the forest.
It's a lot of dudes out in the woods.
There's not much to hunt around here with that type of ammo, except Freddy's.
Freddy's?
Employees of the Federal Forest Service. It's what the eco-terrorists call us.
Okay.
I have no quarrel with these eco-terrorists in principle. I mean, I'm as concerned for
This
this
actor
forest and the environment as anybody.
This actor seems familiar, except he's very young.
Just to kill a man?
Well, there's 30 men up there unaccounted for, each with survival experience. Something happened to them.
I think I've seen him recently in a show. Just can't think of it at the moment. It'll probably come to me later.
Homemade tire spec.
Yep.
Clear through the sidewall. It's unfixable.
You got a spare, don't you?
Right tire's history, too.
Seems like there's a lot of people out here trying to stop him.
Let's call it a caltrop. The roads back here are littered with them.
Please.
Can you imagine somebody putting these down or spiking the roads of Washington, D.C.? I'd like to see how much sympathy they get then.
So how are we gonna get up to the camp?
We're gonna have to hike.
That'd be a very different situation. Okay.
Radiators are all full of rice. Looks like sugar, sand, and all the crank.
Rice in the radiator.
Look at that.
What is it?
Looks like a cocoon. Guessing that's where all the bugs came from. They're messing with the wrong tree.
You all right, Scully?
That's where the bugs are storing the people. Storing their food for later.
What kind of an insect could have gotten a man all the way up into that tree?
Itsy spider.
A really big one? I don't know if we're dealing with big spiders, but...
Don't move. Who are you?
Still alive.
Doug Spinney. I ought to shoot you where you stand.
Might as well shoot yourself, too.
You're in a hell of a spot to be testing me. What happened to my men?
Why is he still out here?
I don't know what it is. They come from the sky. Take a man right off his feet and devour him alive.
This dude's another familiar actor that I can't place because I have a terrible memory.
What kind of BS story is that, huh? You believe that?
Is that dude from Chicago PD?
A man caught in some kind of insect cocoon.
I think it might be. I've already seen a little bit of that show.
They've been taking marked trees?
Yes, sir. Marked in orange.
Old growth trees? You know anything about that, Steve?
No.
Okay, well, he definitely does.
For some reason, it's afraid of the light.
It's afraid of the light. You know what I think? I think this man is a liar and a murderer and just clever enough to make up a story like that. Even to whip up that cocoon just to save a few...
It's not a very clever
And I'm
story.
gonna prove I'm right.
Yeah, that dude's about to die.
I thought it was gonna come and devour me. Hey!
Any second now.
Oh, come out, wherever you are.
Yeah, any second now.
Don't be shy. Come on.
There they are.
Just like I told you. There's nothing out here but a bunch of trees.
You didn't go far enough out.
And I'm gonna see him tried on murder charges.
You're lucky you didn't go any further.
It's been standing here since before time, and your men cut it down.
Who marks these trees?
Federal Forest Service. You're only supposed to cut trees marked with a blue X.
Well, that definitely wasn't a tree. It nearly caved in when he touched it.
Well, parasites attack a tree in a variety of ways, but they always attack the living parts. You know, the leaves, the roots, the new growth rings.
It's a lot of bugs.
You think these mites are what killed the men?
Maybe they've been lying there dormant for hundreds of years. Maybe they woke up hungry.
That's definitely what happened. I guess once they get their fill, they'll go back to sleep. Surely those dirty guys should be enough. Nope, he's dead. Okay. Didn't jam himself in there. Do you know what this episode kind of reminds me of? The Vashna Narada from Doctor Who? The episode where we first meet River Song.
It's the light. They don't like the light.
That's weird. I mean, usually bugs are attracted to light.
These obviously are not your ordinary bugs.
The bugs kind of act very similar. They live in the trees and they're afraid of light.
Well, after Mount St. Helens erupted, there was a large amount of radiation that was unleashed from inside the Earth. Strange things started to grow. There's actually this lake where they've discovered a kind of an amoeba that can literally suck a man's brains out.
Is that actually true? That'd be weird if it was.
Ancient insect eggs. Thousands, maybe millions of years old, lying dormant
Until
until...
those loggers cut down that tree. That would be rather poetic justice.
This is probably something that Scully will believe in. What's he doing?
I gotta save my friends. They only had enough gas to keep their generator running 15, 20 hours max. They're gonna die if I don't get back there.
So why are you sneaking around?
Freddie,
People still alive?
look, I can save us all, man. We've got a Jeep over there. It's just 2 valleys over. All it needs is a battery. Now, I could get there. I could be back here in the morning. We can all drive out tomorrow.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't trust this dude.
You gotta trust me, man.
They could all just go with him.
What happened to the generator?
I turned it off.
We'll turn it back on. I got the radio working.
What happened to the gas can?
Spinny took it.
He took it.
Probably should turn the generator off till the night time. When they actually need it.
And it's probably the same man who put that bullet through my windshield?
Well, what would you have done? At least now we got one chance of getting out of here alive, which is one more chance than we had before.
Or one less?
I don't know why they just didn't go with him. It took a whole Jeep.
Scully, what would you have done?
You mean, would I have made a decision by myself that would have affected the whole group?
Oh, will you cut the sanctimonious crap?
Well, what do you want me to
Well,
say?
yeah.
Let's face it, Mulder, we might die up here. If we're lucky, they'll find our bodies spun up in a tree, or they may not find us at all.
They didn't even talk about it first. Just let him go.
And we're wasting time arguing about it.
They've got nothing but time. Might as well have an argument about it.
Be careful with that. It's the only bulb that works.
Well, that's definitely going to blow later. Uh-oh. Whoa. They're covered in it. Well,
I thought we were supposed to be safe in the light.
We are. I think the light keeps them from swarming. We'll be safe as long as we stay in the light.
as long as you stay in the light. This is so much like that Doctor Who episode.
Maybe that's why they cocoon their prey. So they can oxidize the proteins taken from the fluids in the body.
Yep.
It's over a day's hike out of here. We won't make it on foot by nightfall.
Well, maybe somebody heard our radio transmission. Help could be on the way.
I try to find a way to make a fire.
Well, I'm not going to give up on Spinny. He gave me his word he'd come back to get us.
And if he doesn't?
I'm guessing he's going to come back.
We'll think of something.
But just because Mulder let him go. Wouldn't really make sense if he didn't come back. I made it till the morning. Cocooned him right there. They definitely weren't worried about him last night. It's night time already?
Damn it!
Driving for a whole day to get out of here?
I don't believe it. You talk about shooting yourself in the foot.
Ran over his own spikes.
Get out of there! Get back in the car!
How are they getting him? He's standing right in front of the lights. He was standing in the car lights. Somehow they still got him. How are they going to get out of this one? Well, this is where Mulder and Scully die. Okay, well, now it's daytime again.
We have an emergency evacuation situation.
Must have got cocooned alive.
How are you feeling?
Better.
He
How did
doesn't
the
look too
test
good.
come back?
They're lucky they got to him just in time before they sucked him dry.
2 or 3 more hours of exposure. She might not have made it.
I told her it was going to be a nice trip to the forest.
I was definitely wrong about that.
The government has initiated eradication procedures. They're quite certain that by using a combination of controlled burns and pesticides, they will be successful.
Okay. Alright guys, there we have it, episode 20. Thanks so very much for watching. If you made it this far, give it a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.